Hey, how's it going, everybody? And welcome back to the vlog. So, a friend of mine at work helped me try to build a sun hood for the DJI Spark. He scanned it in and made a 3D image, and then he helped me with creating the actual sun hood and then printing it on a 3D printer. When I got home, I decided to take another look online to see what accessories were out for the Spark, if there was actually a sun hood out for the Spark. So I'm going to show you a couple of things that I found on eBay and Amazon for DJI Spark accessories, and the question is, would you grab it or would you pass it? So let's get started. So first up, I was on eBay. Let's start with eBay, and first accessory that I found for $36 and change coming from China is a multi-intelligent charger. Cool thing about this, it's able to charge 4 batteries, your remote control, and your cell phone or your device all at the same time. It costs less than the DJI Spark Fly More Combo multi-charger. So I think the Fly More Combo multi-charger starts around $70. So you're getting essentially the same thing for half the price. Pretty cool accessory coming from China. It might take you a couple weeks to get it, but I think if I didn't already have the Fly More Combo, I would definitely invest in this. So for this accessory, I'm going to go with grab. What do you guys think? Do you guys think you would either grab this or pass on this? So the next accessories up are the landing gear. I showed you the landing gear that I bought in a previous video. There are multiple styles or types of landing gear out now. So I'm going to go through some of the top 4 that I found, all coming from China, and I'll give you my opinion on whether or not I would grab or pass. So the first set is an individual set that attaches to the ends of your motors, and they are not that expensive. They only cost $336. Come in different colors, all right, orange, black, or gray. I like the way that they kind of stand a little bit wider than the landing gear that I have. I don't know, maybe they do. It looks like they do because they're a little bit further out on the ends of the motors. The thing about the landing gear that I have is that they are, I think, a little bit narrow, and when you have a little bit of a breeze, when the Spark comes down and it's a little bit on an angle, it kind of dances around on that one side or whatever side it's trying to land to, and then eventually it lands on flat on both landing gear. I like the idea of a wider stance, or maybe even a lower center of gravity, so that when you get it down on the ground, you know it's on the ground and it's not going to tip over. Unfortunately for these, they're just kind of ugly, and I don't like the way that they look like they attach. Depending on the tolerance, it looks like they may fall off. I don't really like the look, the style, and the fact that they're all individual means that you're probably going to lose one and end up with 3 landing gear. So for this particular style of landing gear, I'm going to say pass. I wouldn't go for it. Even for $336, it's just not my style, and I think you might actually end up losing one. So the next set of landing gear, and I gotta say this is a gimmick, and I would actually pass on this. Let's see, for the flashlight whole combo, I believe it was $28. $28, and I'm just not I don't understand the whole flashlight on your camera drone thing. Besides, how bright can these flashlights be? And to be honest with you, you can go to your dollar store or your local hardware store and find little LED or those little T6 LED flashlights for probably like $1 a piece with a set of $2 landing gear, and maybe just strap them on or rubber band them on and get the same effect. So for these, this is definitely a pass. I would not buy these landing gear. So we got 2 different sets of landing gear / propeller guards. A lot of you guys were asking whether or not the landing gear that I bought was able to be used with the stock DJI propeller guards, and the answer was no. You could not use both. You would have to use either one or the other. There are now a couple of accessories out there that actually give you the propeller guards with the landing gear that are attachable. So here's a couple of options for that. This is the first set. This comes as a kit, and I think you can buy this either with the landing gear, the propeller guards, and what they call the finger guards. So the finger guards are made so that when you have your Spark and you're trying to do that hand landing, your fingers don't come up and go between the propellers and you end up getting cut on them. So for this set, for the whole set, let's see, I think this is the whole set. Let's just click on black. It costs $10.30. So what it looks like you're getting is the finger guards, the landing gear, and the propeller guards, which all seem to clip together in a modular type assembly. For $10, if you're interested in having a set of propeller guards and landing gear, I don't think that's a bad deal. I mean, you might be able to search around for this and get it a little bit cheaper, but you're getting 3 accessories in one. Individually, I don't know if you could, oh, actually, I guess if you click on it, you can click on individual prices. Here's a set of just the landing gear by itself, and I guess this is how they all look individually. Individually, I don't really like the style. I'm not holding it. I'm giving it the benefit of doubt of quality, but I don't really like the style. It looks very flimsy, but with the Spark, because the Spark is micro or mini drone, it may be because they wanted to reduce the weight on it. So I'm on the fence about this one. If I didn't have anything and I was into using propeller guards and landing gear, I think I would probably pick it up for $10 because I would be getting all 3 accessories for what seems like a very reasonable price. The style by itself just doesn't catch my attention. I'm very visual and I don't like the look of it as much as I think that it's a pretty cool deal. So this is a pass for me. So this set of landing gear and propeller guards, I would actually grab. In fact, if I had a need for propeller guards, like if I wanted to do some indoor flights around people, show off the gimmicky gesture mode, and then still have landing gear, I will probably pick this up. The cost isn't that bad. It's $561, and what it looks like you get here is a pair of set of propeller guards that actually allow you to attach a set of landing gear to it. So you can use it with the propeller guards and landing gear, but it looks like you can't use it the landing gear by themselves. So there is that downside to it, that you have to use propeller guards and landing gear and not the landing gear by themselves. But if I were going to use both, this would be a pass for me. I like this. I like the style. So I think this has to be my favorite landing gear for some of the new accessories that I found. And there are so many things I like about it, all built into one. First is the cost. These are actually listed for $5.50. I like it. The second is the way that they attach. They secure around the motors and around the actual motor arm, so that means that they won't fall off in flight, or one won't get lost while you're trying to land it or fly it and one fell off and you didn't realize it. And it also looks like it offers a lower center of gravity and a wider stand. So I like everything about these landing gear. Right off the bat, I can tell you, not only do I actually think I'm going to grab these, I think I'm actually going to order these as soon as I'm done shooting this video. I love them. I like them. So you get these in actually different colors too. You got the gray, which I'll probably go because it matches the body of the drone. And then you got red and black. So I like them. This is definitely a grab for me. So the next accessory is something that I rarely ever use. I rarely ever fly my drone with the cell phone. I've tried it just to see what the controls are like. I did not like the feel of the controls from the on-screen gimbals. So I would not use the phone as often, but if I bought a DJI Spark without the Fly More combo, I think I would actually buy this accessory because when you're hand holding your phone, most phones have the antennas around the ends. So holding it in your hands could actually cover the antennas and reduce the distance that you get. It seems like with this you get a better purchase on it, a better grip on it. I know a lot of us have these very slippery phones, like my iPhone if you take it out of the case. It just seems like something that would help you protect your phone from a drop or fall. Another thing I like about this one, I've seen other versions of this that were just sides that kind of snap on your phone and stick on with suction cups. This one seems to have a springy lock-in type feature where we spread it apart to put multiple size phones in it. And it also has a stand on it, so if you happen to be just sitting and you want to sit your phone down while you do a droney, you're able to do it with that one. So while I don't use it and I probably don't want to buy it because I don't need an extra accessory, I think this is actually a pass. I like this for it's $8. It's probably the best one I've seen. And I think for around the same price, you get those other ones that are like 2 halves, you'll end up losing one. So I like this one as a pass. So here you go. This is the accessory that I was actually trying to create, and I happened to find it online today. This is the DJI Spark Sun Hood / Gimbal Protector. I think this one is very cool. It looks very small, very lightweight. It doesn't have a lot of extra space and weight on it by flaring out or being kind of bulbous like the one that I created. So again, this is another accessory that I know that I would actually grab without even for probably twice the cost. Even if it were shipped from the US, I probably would buy it for like $5 because I like to use the sun shield and I like to use it as a gimbal protector. This one has looks like it had a nice opening for your front obstacle avoidance sensor, and it looks like it kind of fits like the gimbal guard that I bought. So I'm going to not only again do I grab this, I'm actually going to buy this as soon as I'm done shooting this video. So I like it. So I'm not much into skinning. I bought a set of skins and they showed up kind of late, and then I decided not to use them. But I came across this set of skins from a company that's pretty local to me in Delaware, actually. And I thought that this pattern was absolutely awesome. It's like a blue electric honeycomb pattern. They also come in different colors, but I think this one stands out the most to me. It would be a grab for me if it didn't cost as much. $19.99 for a set of skins, even as cool as these, is just a little bit expensive for me, knowing that I can get so many other different type of patterns or skins out there for like $5. Even I think I only paid like $3.99 for mine, but the max I probably would pay for a set of skins is probably $10. So I think at double the cost, I'm going to pass on it. But it is very cool. So what do you guys think? Do you think you would actually grab this or pass on it? Okay, so I'm going to hop on over to Amazon, and on Amazon I found another cool accessory. These are different color propellers for your DJI Spark. So I got the Alpine White. These come in white, red, and blue. So if you own either of those colors, I think these are pretty cool to match the propellers with your drone. I would definitely buy the white propellers. Because these are on Amazon right now, the vendor's selling them for, let's see, $5.98 for 2 sets. I mean, a pair, actually. So that means for 2, you're probably going to be paying closer to $10. And the thing that I try to stay away from are aftermarket propellers for my DJI drones. I've had some good experiences, and I've also had some bad experiences where the propellers weren't balanced correctly, and it adds a lot of vibration to the drone, which is sort of filtered out through the gimbal and the stabilization system. But I had some for previous Phantom series drones, and you could see the drone shake like crazy because the propellers were not balanced. So I brought them in, then I had to go buy a propeller guard balance. I mean, I had to go buy a propeller balancer and try to rebalance them. The time and effort that I took into it, I should have just went out and bought a set of stock DJI propellers. I do like them. I like the colors. I like the fact that you can match them with your drone, and I think they're very cool. So I would probably grab these, but I would need probably a cheaper cost to take the risk on whether or not they were properly balanced, because these little tiny propellers are probably going to be almost impossible to balance with the amount of weight that you need to balance them. So, all right. So, I don't know, guys. Did that bore you? I kind of just wanted to show you all the accessories that I came across, and without having to buy all of them and do individual reviews. The thing about it is, all the accessories I had in the cart on eBay would cost me close to 150 bucks, and I don't think I want all of them. I hope you like this video. Hope it's something different. So, thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting the vlog. I'll get back to you soon. Talk to you later.